Noah, you've been open about losing your wife to cancer at a young age. How has that impacted you?
She's the reason I'm running. I met Shelby in 2021. She was a barista at the campus coffee shop, and I was a regular. And one day, Shelby had written her number on my cup, and well, that was it. But in January of 2024, Shelby was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer. And throughout the next year, she duked it out through chemotherapy and radiation, and it was hard. She eventually found herself in a period of brief remission. But in March of 2025, the cancer had come back. This time it was metastatic. This time it was terminal. And Shelby would go on to pass on April 30th, 2025, just 8 days after we were married. And when Shelby was first diagnosed, the first thought in our head wasn't whether or not she was going to be okay. The first thought in our head was, how are we going to afford this? How are we going to afford chemotherapy, prescription drug costs, let alone rising costs in utilities and groceries and rent, car payments? And I realized after she passed that situation and that story, that's not just unique to me. That is something that all Ohioans go through every day. We're just one medical diagnosis away from having to choose between our health and our future.
When people hear about affordable health care, that may mean different things to different people. What does it mean to Ohioans, especially to the people in District 31?
We need to provide greater access to health care in Ohio. And that means lowering prescription drug costs, making it more affordable. For instance, Shelby's chemo pills were $10,000 a piece. Without insurance and without Medicaid, we would not have been able to make that work. Also, we need to expand our Medicaid program. We need to expand healthcare programs in the state to make sure that when you're doing everything right and something out of the blue comes by, that you are not being punished, that you are being supported by your community and your state in those times of need.
Education is an important part of your platform. Tell us more.
So I'm the proud grandson, nephew, and even more so the proud brother of public educators. As a graduate of Cuyahoga Falls High School, I know the value of a strong public education. Right now in Ohio, though, we have a supermajority legislature that wants to take money away from public education and give away to private institutions. But we need strong public schools. We need to make sure that we are supporting our students to give them the resources they need to develop careers in their futures, and that no child goes hungry, that we're supporting our teachers and giving our communities the resources that they need to best serve their schools and local communities.
Noah, I know you want to make life more affordable in Ohio. Tell us more.
We need to bring back affordability for working families. That starts by investing in childcare, by lowering the cost of everyday essentials, by lowering our utility costs and bringing down grocery prices here in the state of Ohio. We need representatives that actually stand up for everyday Ohioans. We need representatives that are going to fight for you, for your children and your family, to make sure that they have access to health care, strong public schools, and that life is affordable here in Ohio. As Shelby would say, together we can accomplish anything. Together, we can build a better Ohio. I'm Noah Spinner, and I approve this message.